Just do it one step at a time. Never quit, never walk away. Why would you? This is where your friends are. So, Miss Grace, I always want to call her Gracie. She's so cute. She's a hot ticket. Just wait till she gets going. She's an advanced director. She's been 15 years with us. She also started when she was 5.
This month?
And this month is her anniversary.
Yay!
And she wants all of you to go wood, wood.
Wood, wood, wood.
That was the German way.
No, I'm from Rhode Island. I don't know. Her career sales are 1.3 million.
Wow.
And 154 qualified career recruits. Always share. And this month, guys, $39. There's every single person in this room will get 10 people this month. $39. Just think about that. Her goals for 2019 are to be booked 2 months out with at least 8 dates double booked. She's doing math. Oh my God. Triple booked. 20 qualified recruits for 2019. And her goal also is the elite level of the trip, which is Disney. You'll get, the penthouse with Mickey and Tinkerbell. Her goals are also daily couple meeting with her cutie hubby. He usually comes. He's not, you can't.
My mother-in-law got the flu.
Yeah.
We can't give the children medicine for the weekend.
Yeah. So you need to go on Facebook and stalk her cutie hubby, aka office assistant, to cover her goals, dreams, expectations, and lots of kissing. Now we're getting very much TMI. What are you most proud of your business in Pampered Chef? It is their only family source of income. Okay.
Wow.
And let me
Can't
tell
let
you,
him out, he's too cute.
there's a lot of people in this company. They're only I know when I was divorced for 11 years by myself with Darth Vader, ex-Darth Vader, Pampered Chef was it. It was sink or swim. You want to eat, you got to get out there and make other people eat your stuff. What is she most proud of her Pampered Chef business? Is that she proved all the negative Nellies wrong. And she keeps doing so. And her tip for new consultants, your success will rise or fall depending on your schedule and depending on your systems. Think of it, she'll teach you. Yes, right.
Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm going to stop it. Was that the little home thing for my thing?
I just kicked it.
Oh, good. I'm going to apologize. I have a cold, so I may need to have a break for a tissue or a drink of water. And please know.
Turn down.
Turn it down.
Let's look. Let's looky look. No. This is a very basic. Number 4.
Yeah, you all start falling asleep. I'm just going to do that repeatedly. I don't even think I'm on anymore.
Turned it off.
Turn me off. Cutie hubby here. Well, you figure that out. Okay, so if I would, so this past week when I kind of felt it coming on, I typically always do wear gloves anywhere at my shows. So just a little side note, I would typically have gloves on, okay, and I would change them if I had to blow my nose, because we live in a germophobic society. So just know that, my friends. Gloves go a long way, just like this disposable ones. You get them at Sam's Club, you get them at Walmart, but it shows people that you are concerned about their health and well-being. I've had people make comments, so just know that. But whoever's products these are that I'm going to be touching, you might want to sanitize them. So there we go. Okay, where did my guests go?
They couldn't see that.
Everybody see okay?
I'm here. Getting free stuff.
Okay, so we're going to rock and roll. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right in, and there will be no questions asked during my show demo, so keep your hands down. If you think of a question, please write it down. I will open up afterwards for questions, okay? So if I see your hand up, I will do what I do to my 6-year-old and promptly ignore you. Okay, so my darlings, we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Grace. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you so much. April, thank you for hosting. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, FYI, you're the past host. You've been to lots of parties. You've been to a few parties. You two have never been to a party. So when I ask if you have the products, don't raise your hands. Okay. So April, thank you for hosting. Everyone give April a round of applause. She's amazing. Not you. You're not in my crowd. all nosy birds. I am curious. Why did you decide to have a party today?
Well, I really loved the concept of the quick cooker as I saw you doing it through your live videos on Facebook. So I want to get the quick cooker.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I love that. And I know we've been talking and you're like, oh, it makes so much of a difference and yada yada. So we will definitely have to make sure to get that for free for you. How does that sound?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Now, Jessie, thank you. I'm like, oh crap, I can't see her name tag. She's my past host. So Jessie, April booked from you, and you know you get a 50% off item here today. I'm curious, what do you have your eyeballs on, babe?
I have it on the wine tumbler.
Oh, so I hope we're gonna get you like a whole set since it's
Yeah.
50% off. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so awesome. So ladies, you did hear that right. Jessie is getting a 50% off item here today because April booked from her. So April, remember that for every one of these little birds that books from you, you will get a 50% off with your party. And what's really cool, my friends, is my average host gets anywhere from $215 to $340 in free to spend on anything in that catalog that you get that's in your paws today. Now, if you're feeling a little greedy after that, you can get upwards of 5 things half price. Then there's an unlimited discount up to 30%. And every month there's different things at 60% off. So how about that, right? Savings don't stop there. When your girlfriends book their parties and guy friends and all your friends, 50% off at each one of those parties. And you do get 10% off for an entire year, whether you're at a party or not. Okay, so it's insane. So to start off all of your freebies, April, I do have a copy of our current season's best from 2000.
It looks so current.
I know, right?
That's old.
Okay, so the inside page is a little too blank, my friends, so we're going to have a little fun with this. I want you to put 2 words that describe April that start with the first letter of your name. So like I would do 2 G words, Jessie would do 2 J words, okay? You can be all nicey nice. I typically go more the funny route, so just have fun with this, okay? And you girls are literally going to do this right now because April, this is yours from 2000. There you go. Okay, so ladies, if by the end of tonight you're thinking that I'm not too crazy, or maybe the right shade of crazy, to invite into your home, then we will help you jump onto a great date in my calendar, okay? I do know I book year-round, but if you do book between now and the last day of April, I do have a bonus for you, so put that right here, okay? So, with that said, I'm going to be giving you all your little clipboards. I'm going to pass this around, my friends, so you can see what I give my guests. On your clipboards, there's a recipe card. That's a thank you from me to you for actually coming out to April's party tonight. You can take that home and love it and make the recipe on it. Your catalog is underneath everything. Do know the catalog is gorgeous to shop from, but if you want to streamline, you go right to the back so there is an index. It'll totally streamline everything. But what you really need to cue in on first is this, okay? This has the best opportunity ever for you. What you're going to do is you're going to open this up, and your eyeballs are going to go right here. Okay, these are our 3 starter kits here because let's face it, well, none of you came here looking for a job tonight, right? If I told your bank to put an extra $200, $500, or $1,000 in your bank account tomorrow morning, how many of you would spend it? Yeah. So let's face it, it is really, 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 really smart to have a little side hustle in today's world, right? You never know if you could walk into work tomorrow and your boss says, oh, guess what, I can't afford to pay you. Or your car blows up, well, maybe not blows up with the engine, you know. Or the kid suddenly comes home, oh my word, all my friends are in gymnastics, now I have to go, and if you don't let me go, I'm going to be in therapy when I'm 25, okay? So, and all this stuff costs money. Or maybe you and the hubby decide that you need to get out of debt to change your family's future. Whatever it is, it all costs money. And with Pampered Chef, you can leave your house once or twice a month and bag around $200 to $300. You go out once a week, you can bag $500 to $600, or you can go out twice a week. Oh, and bag between $1,000 and $1,600. Not too shabby. If you hate people, well then we could talk about you doing virtual parties. Okay. I'm joking. It also comes down to scheduling, but if you're antisocial, we'll talk. Okay. So the kits are amazing. Okay, they're such a great value. But when you are looking at these, you're going to notice that Pampered Chef really wants your success, because they give you the best of the best to start your business off, okay? Now, do know that for less than the cost of getting your nails done this month, you can actually give this business a try. And you see these really fun products that I have up here. We've got our veggie strip maker. I do Weight Watchers, so this is a lot of times how I'll do some quick zucchini noodles. I just ding, 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 ding. That's a lie. I believe in child labor, so I make my 6-year-old make my lunch when he's off of school. He goes ding, 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 and you can't get cut on it. Pass that around. And you're going to grate your cheeses, your noodles, your carrots, everything on there. It is wonderful. And then when I go to make my zucchini pasta, I throw it right in our microwave pasta maker. You can do regular pasta. You can reheat veggies in here. You can do you have like reheat soups and everything. Do know our cozies are meant to go into the microwave. So you see how both of these are in here? You could buy things similar to this on Etsy. Do not put them in the microwave. One of my girlfriends bought one from Etsy, put it in the microwave, and it started smoking. Hello. These are made for that. So please use appropriate products. But then when you take your hot pasta or soup out of the microwave, you're not grabbing your ratty, nasty dish towel the dog was slobbering on. You're going to hold something clean. Yay. And then you're going to binge on Netflix. So when you order your $39 kit to get started, you're going to get your veggie strip maker, your microwave pasta maker, that's that. And what is this weird thing?
The breakfast sandwich maker.
The breakfast sandwich maker. They down there, they're like, what in the heck is that? Do you have this, babe?
I do.
So tell the girls here, I'm going to hand this to you, and you tell the girls how to use that, please.
Okay.
Stand up and turn around.
Yes, because at a regular show, this is what we would do, Mary.
No, what?
So, you're going to put your eggs in here. You can just break your yolk. You can scramble them, however you want to do it. And then in here, you are going to put your meat in here.
Yep. What's your favorite meat to put in there, Jen?
I love bacon.
Okay, yeah.
We
Do make
are-
sure your bacon is cooked a little bit. It won't cook quick enough.
Yes,
You'll
pre-cooked.
die.
What if you don't like meat?
You don't have to. You can put some
Then
veggies
get
in
out.
there.
You weird vegan.
Well,
The vegetables.
then you can. You can
Vegetables
steam
can go in
some
there?
vegetables in there. You're going to pop this in the microwave with... Nope.
Nope.
Pop this in the microwave for about a minute or a minute and a half. And then when you take it out, you're going to just make sure your eggs are cooking really well. And then you're going to put this back on top. Put your bread in here. You can do an English muffin. You can do a flour tortilla and make like a breakfast wrap, or any other kind of bread that you want, and then pop it back in the microwave for about 30 seconds.
When you put the cheese on.
After.
Yeah, when you assemble, babe. Yeah. But if you're vegan, you're not using cheese. We're not doing egg.
I'm not
See?
vegan.
I know, I'm not.
So, goes in the microwave like this, quick and easy, and you have breakfast in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Totally beats McDonald's, right, ladies?
cheaper.
Like just saying,
Way
and it's
cheaper.
so much
You save
cheaper,
some.
right? So, ladies, this set here would cost way more than $39. But again, when you decide to give the business a try this month, you can get this set to get rocking and rolling. I also like to do this for like little batches of buffalo chicken wing dip. I have steamed broccoli off in here, but I'm with you, babe. The breakfast sandwiches are delicious. When I was pregnant with my second, I was eating like 3 a day. I mean, I went, rah, rah, rah. You know, just saying, it's delicious. So, did this get passed to everyone? Did you girls get? Because I know this is your first party. Okay, pass. There you go. So, my darlings, here's the thing. Do know that when you decide, whichever kit you decide to order tonight, Pampered Chef pays the shipping on your kit, which is awesome, but only for today you will get a $10 discount from me, okay? You can call me tomorrow and say, hey, you know what, Grace, I talked to the hubby and I decided to do this. That is great, and I will totally mentor you, but you don't get the $10, so if you want a discount, chop, chop. Okay, so there you go. So, with that said, last but not least, we're going to talk a little bit about placing your orders. Underneath your catalog is your paper order form. So, my friends, there's 2 different ways you can order tonight, okay, which I'm going to go over in just a second. But who here likes freebies? Anybody like freebies? Who likes freebies? Oh, awesome. So, when you have an average order of just $75, you're going to get any one of these 3 buggers for free. So, does anybody have any of our scrapers?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you girls like about them?
Oh, I love how they don't come apart at all, 'cause it's all one piece of, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that they don't crack or stain.
Mm-hmm. How about you, babe?
They go right in the dishwasher.
The dishwasher. And do they melt?
Nope.
No. Oh my gosh. So when the cutie hubby and I eloped, everybody gave us like all their crap because they said you didn't have a real wedding, so you don't get real wedding gifts. So I got like all these dollar store scrapers. And I remember I had one in a pot and it melted like this. And I thought, well, if it was in the hot pot, it melted like that. If I put it back in a hot pot, I can remelt it back. No, they just break off. And then you're like, a scraper. So these won't. Okay. So you can either go with a little mini skinny scraper. So that's like, what are you going to do with this, girls?
Bottom of mayonnaise.
Bottom of mayonnaise jars. One more thing.
Salad dressings.
Bingo. That's kind of like mayonnaise, just saying. That's okay.
I
You
don't
were
usually
drinking
put
before the
mayonnaise on my
party.
salad, but that's okay.
Oh, you meant real salad dressing, because some people call
Yeah.
Miracle Whip salad dressing.
Oh
so
yeah, I don't eat. I'm
That's
not a
my
Miracle Whip girl.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow, I treaded on her toes. Aha. Now, how about this one? What are you going to use this one for?
I would go for like peanut butter.
Yes, definitely peanut butter. What else?
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
Nutella.
Nutella. I like you. We're booking a party. Okay. This is also really good for junior chefs. Okay. So if you've got the little fingers in your house and they want to help, stir up the icing or the, little bit of cake mix or whatever. Even let them, if you're starting to like kind of do stovetop cooking skills and they want to help scramble the eggs, this is really nice fit for their hands. Okay. Now how about this guy? Who here has like 1 or 20 of these? Yeah. 7, right? You girls don't. You've never been to a show.
I
Put your
know,
hand
I
down. Yeah. Oh, they were gifts. That's right. They were gifts. So what do you guys do with these? Brownies. Yes, brownie pans. Right. What else? What? Cookies. Right. Sheet cakes. You can even sliders. I love that. Nobody ever says sliders, and you are spot on. So again, average $75, girls. You are going to get your choice of one of these for free. I'm going to pass these, but if I don't get them back, I will do a purse check, okay? Now, let's face it, $75 is a drop in the bucket when it comes to Pampered Chef. Your wish list is going to be pages and pages long. So I did not forget my big fat $100 bag. So when you hit 100, we're going to rip him open, and you're going to get to pick anything out of here you want, okay? Now, of course, when you hit 200, you'll get 2 picks, 300, 3 picks. When you spend 1,000, I'll hand you the entire bag. And April will either faint or kiss your face. I really think we should see what her reaction is, right, April? So please go big or go home. Okay? Yes. So I'm going to leave this right here to taunt you. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I know you want to be in there. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't have to do a purse check. That is wonderful. So when you go to place your orders, my friends, please remember, just like Walmart, there is one cashier open tonight. It's me. Okay? It takes me anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes to put just saying. It takes me about 4 to 5 minutes to do one order. So if you're the third person in line, do the math, go eat more cake. Okay? So if you're going to do a paper order form, you're going to fill the top in completely, put all your stuff. There's a heart at the bottom. This is awesome. It says round up your total. If you don't cross it off, I will automatically round you up. That little bit of change will go to food bag closest to April. And you girls can figure out where that is. If you do cross it off, I won't round you up. I will just announce your name in front of everyone. I am kidding. I would not do that, maybe. Okay. If you want to do more, you can add $5, $10, $1,000. It is tax deductible. Okay? Now, if you don't want to wait for me to tally this, just like Walmart, we have a self-checkout, which I love. So you're going to whip out your smartphone. You're going to put in pchefparty.com, not Pampered Chef, pchefparty.com. Okay? This is April's unique code. It is only good for while I stand at her home. As soon as I leave, it's done. Okay? So when you do this, you're going to start throwing everything into your cart. Once you're done, you're going to click Submit to Consultant. It comes to me. I will get your shipping and your tax on, and then I will take $1 off your order as a thank you. Unless you hit the $75, then I will take $2 off your order as a thank you. Unless you hit $100 to pick out of my $100 bag, then I will take $4 off your order as a thank you. So girls, if you love a good discount, a good deal, and you want money off your order from me tonight, this is the only way you'll get it. So if you don't have a smartphone, you don't know how to use your smartphone, find a friend in the room that does, that can help you, and use theirs, okay? I will leave that there for you to gaze at and to remind you to please do that, so we don't have to bother with that nonsense, okay? So, April, because there's ghosts in the back of your living room, can you pass that? Because they're all wondering what's on the clipboard. There you go. Okay. So let's go ahead and start cooking here, my friends. Tonight we are making my creamy Italian chicken. It is so good. The star of the show is our quick cooker, okay? And as you can see from the number countdown, he's actually already cooking, so I have items in here already, okay? So let me tell you how I started this off. Right now, in our big fat easy remeasuring cup, right now you're seeing that I already have my whipping cream and my cornstarch in here, but what I did first is I measured out a cup of chicken broth and I put it in here. And I dropped 4 chicken breasts in here, okay? I also splashed some seasoning. Tonight's seasoning of choice was our Italian seasoning and our Greek rub, but you can totally mix it up. Bang, 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 it's all right in there. Next, what I did is I grabbed my garlic press. Who here has the garlic press? Yes. Right? Okay. Do we need to peel our garlic? No. So girls, please remember that when you get this. I have people that come that have owned this guy for 15 years and like, oh my word, I've been peeling my garlic. Stop. You drop it in, and I'm going to actually show you one just so you can see it. We're going to drop them in. Oh, look at how nice that was. Okay. Now, hidden in the handle is your little Barbie brush. So after you get done combing out your beautiful locks, you're going to take the little handle, scrape that garlic off, open this up. There's your skin. Okay, we're going to pop them out, and then we can use the little bristles to clean it. This is such an essential tool because, my friends, what happens to garlic when you buy the pre-jarred minced garlic and after the expiration? What does it do?
Gross.
It's so gross. It starts turning into formaldehyde. So unless you're trying to preserve your rotten little children, stop, okay? So, love this guy. This will also do ginger, but you do need to peel the ginger because the skin is very woody. If you have people who are poor travelers in your family, put some in here, squirt some in their water bottle. That worked for all of my nephews. So guess what? We didn't have to clean the car seats anymore. Love this guy. This also comes in those starter kits. So this will be one of the tools you get. I'm not going to pass this because I actually used it. See, this is the thing with air demos. Okay, so if you want to use it, I have extra garlic. You can totally try that. So I put some garlic on our chicken. And ladies, just real quick, where's the last place that we store our garlic, onions, and shallots? There's a lot of voices in the background. I just don't understand your ghost.
It's the TV.
It's the TV, that's right. It's actually saying what I want to say. In the fridge. And why don't we put it in the fridge? Because it's too damp, okay? So if you throw your garlic or your onions or shallots in your refrigerator, it says, oh my word, you just planted me. Bing, little green sprouts. So if you are going to start a garden with them, by all means, throw them in your fridge. You'll start them off. But if you want them to last, please leave them out. Okay, so keep that in mind. So then what I did, what do we have in here? We have got the broth that we used our Easy Read measuring cup. And girls, please be careful. I'm going to pass this. We do have our heavy whipping cream with our cornstarch in here. Okay, these are Easy Read measuring cups. What do you notice is a little different from your typical measuring cups in your home? What looks different?
It's slanted,
Slanted. Why do you think it's slanted?
so you can read it.
So you can read it. So check it. When I was measuring that chicken broth, I started pouring, and as soon as it hit that 1 cup line, I was done. We didn't have to do the baker's bend, where you pour some in. Oh, is it on the line? Is it on? Oh, crap, I measured too much. Then you're pouring some back and back in. It's a big hot mess. Did you guys ever have the Pyrex cup? That like once a month my mom would have to get her permanent marker and try to guess, where were those measurements? Because it's all like flaking off, right? I think that's right. And then your cakes all fail because it's totally not the right measurements anymore. These numbers are actually etched in, okay? So they're not going to go anywhere when you keep throwing it through your dishwasher. And I really like the Pampered Chef one with the silicone handle because sometimes, like if I have to like whip up gravy, like my drippings and all that in here, and throw it in my microwave, your hands might be a little greasy. You're still going to get a good grip on here. Love this. Now this is the 4-cupper. It comes in a set of 3, so you're going to get a 2 and a 1. So make sure this is on your wish list. On your wish list? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll pass it because I want you to feel how nice that is. Don't drink it. That's weird. Okay. Okay, so we've got our broth, we've got our chicken, we've got our spices, our garlic, and then I did put some red bell pepper, and I saved a little piece because this is what I cut it in. Who here has this manual food processor? Yes, you bought that at her party, okay, and you got it with your party. So how have you been liking yours? What are you putting in there?
Great. I did onions in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just onions so far.
Just onions so far. Did you
Yeah.
tear up?
No, I didn't.
No. Now, because I use this, don't put that there, that's dirty. Covered in whipping cream and cornstarch. Did you know? Girlfriend, because I use this every day, people always say, oh, the consultant, she knows how to use it. I'd never be able to use it. Do you mind? I just threw some of that leftover red bell pepper. Can you show the girls real quick how to
Everybody on TV.
Is that really how you do your onions? Really?
They broke it.
Okay. Oh, you broke my manual food processor. No. Yeah. Give it a little gush though. I know you have more stress than you're like, yeah, there you go. Yeah. She's got 10 kids. I mean, right?
Almost.
Yeah, and you're pregnant with the 11th. Yeah. That's no kidding. So she does onions. April, what are you doing in yours?
I like to do pesto. I like
Yes.
to do salsa in there. I do fresh guacamole.
Wonderful.
I like to make really quick smoothies in there or milkshakes.
Yes.
And actually one of my favorites is egg salad. Get the finest egg salad that is restaurant quality.
Yes. So my dears, did you hear how she did just onion, right? So if you just need to do one thing, like we just have pepper, okay? But now April is actually making things with it. So we have the food chopper, right? And that will just chop. What you're going to notice in the catalog is Pampered Chef gives you options. So we give you the Corolla and we give you the Lexus, okay? The Corolla is the really dependable, right? And it's going to get the job done. But the Lexus is your luxury. It's going to do more. So our food chopper is the Corolla. He'll get the job done of chopping. This is your Lexus though, because it's going to chop, but then it's also going to stir for you. And the beautiful thing, because like you said with your egg salad, when you're done, you take this off, you take the blades out, and then we've got that separate lid so you can just put it right in your fridge. So ladies, I love, love, love this. If I let you take this home with you for a week, girlfriend, what could you really see yourself using this for?
Well, she just mentioned egg salad, and I love egg salad.
Oh, so you're gonna be my egg salad
And
queen.
she said restaurant style, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sold.
Awesome, right? How
And
about you,
it's
baby doll?
I would say like guacamole or salsa.
Okay, do please know that when you book your party, we'll probably do fajitas and margaritas, okay? And we can do a nice pico de gallo, okay? Yeah, yeah. Girlfriend, what are you good? I know you raised your hand. I didn't get to pick on you yet. What you use?
I like to make salsa in it
Salsa?
and
Yeah.
just pop everything in there and give it a few pumps and you're ready to go.
Yeah. You haven't made the pineapple salsa yet, have you?
No, I haven't tried that one yet.
So I know I said for the fajitas and margaritas, we can do that for you too, and I'll show you how to do. We'll do pico at hers, we'll do pineapple salsa at yours.
Fantastic.
Okay, girls, those starter kits that are in that little brochure that I gave you, every single one of them does come with a manual food processor as well. So, I mean, are you really seeing how Pampered Chef equips you, right, for getting your business started? So, we threw our bell peppers in here, and then I locked and loaded, and let's talk about this guy. Oh my goodness, the quick cooker. This is the whole reason why you're here tonight, because April has been salivating over this thing for too long, right? Yeah. Okay, so the quick cooker is actually 8 different cooking vessels in one. So who here has slightly limited space in their homes? Okay, so please bear with me. I have a 6-month-old and a 6-year-old, and sometimes the mom brain can't remember everything. I'm gonna try to remember all 8 things. So what is in here is a proofing oven, a yogurt maker, a warming oven, a rice cooker, a hot plate, a slow cooker, a pressure cooker, and a steamer. Okay, that's all you're getting out of me tonight. I'm done. Okay, tonight we're going to use the hot plate, we're going to use the pressure cooker, and the warming oven. Okay, actually, as you can see, do you see that little word that says warming right there? Our food is done, so now it's just keeping it warm. Do any of you have a professional warming oven in your home right now? No, you can. Oh, okay. So the nice thing is if you're not ready to eat dinner right then, it keeps your food perfectly warm. It's not like a slow cooker where you just turned it on low and it's still cooking your chicken, and when you go to eat it, it's like that dry mush. Anybody ever get that? Ew. No, it's just gonna keep it beautifully warm for you, okay? We're gonna use the hot plate to make our white sauce. I don't know about you guys, but when recipes would say, oh, with the rest of those brown bits and those drippings, you can now get out, you know, blah, 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 get a separate pan, blah, 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 and make it a sauce. Anybody ever do that? No. I mean, if you do, kudos. I'm not that kind of cook. I've got 2 kids, I've got a life, I'm busy. We have never had sauces in our lives. You know what the sauce is, ketchup? There, done, okay? But because this doesn't make me dirty another dish, I can do it all in here, we're gonna make a beautiful white sauce, okay? And the pressure cooker, amazing, okay? Please know this is not gonna blow through the roof of your kitchen. The amount of pressure in here is that of a soda can, so if you don't run screaming out of your home every time you open a can of soda, you're okay, okay? So, here's how you know if you need this product, because not everybody does, okay? So here's my first question. Have any of you ever forgotten to pull meat out of the freezer for dinner? Right? And what happens then?
Take out.
Partially cooked microwave thawed, yeah. Like the ends of the chicken are totally cooked and the middle's still kind of frozen, and you're like, ugh. Yeah, and your kid's like, I'm not eating that. And you're like, neither am I, right? For me, because like takeout, we don't have takeout where I live. I'm in the boonies. It's cereal or eggs, right? And some of you might be takeout, right? So the very first thing I made in here was frozen ribs. How long do ribs take?
2-3 hours.
It's a day. Let's be honest. It's a day. You know, because you've got to make sure to thaw them if they're frozen, and then you've got to boil them, and then you've got to do the rub or whatever you do, and then they've got to slow cook, and you're like, oh my word, are they done yet? And then you just go out for ribs because you're tired of cooking them. Okay? What I did is I dumped a can of Coke in here, and I took my frozen ribs. I had them already cut down into sections, threw them in here. I threw the seasoning on. The seasoning didn't even stay on because they were frozen, right? I locked the lid. And now here's my second question. Who here needs to learn another thing? No, because it kind of looks a little complicated, right? It's not. If you can turn a knob and watch for a blue light to light up, this is for you. So do you see, my friends? Do you see all the little words? Chicken and poultry, beef and pork, soup and stew. I just turned the knob until it hit beef and pork, and I hit start. Which one of you girls can turn a knob and hit start? You thought I was going to stop and turn a knob, and you're dirty. You're dirty for that. Yeah, you probably saw that. That's not that kind of party.
Different party.
That's a different party, okay? But seriously. So again, if you've ever forgotten to pull the meat out of the freezer, this is for you. because it doesn't matter. I've done whole frozen chickens in here. I've done, oh my gosh, I did frozen salmon and shrimp. Where's my seafood people? Where are you? Right? I dropped my salmon in with a cup of chicken broth, and I had frozen shrimp in here, threw some seasoning. It was perfect. Perfect. Do you know how long it took to cook when it came to pressure?
2 hours.
3 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours. Silly girl. 3 minutes. It was crazy. It was so perfect. It was like, we're eating it, right? Rice, 4 minutes, right? I mean, girls, this thing is crazy. I've done soups in here. No time. You would have sworn they were on top of my stove all day. Who's kind of loving this now? Right? Now, is it complicated?
No.
How do you use it?
Turn it on.
And then hit and push start, right? The big thing is make sure your top button here is totally flush when you run your finger. If it's slightly pushed down, it's going to constantly release steam. And you want to make sure the other little steam clouds are facing together. Ladies, this is a big key safety feature. Okay? The reason why I never bought a similar thing to this is because their steam releases are very, very, very unsafe. Right? Some of them, where you twist to release the steam, guess where the steam comes out? Right there! Oh, that's not a steam burn waiting to happen. And I have a 6-year-old little boy in my home. Who's going to want to release the steam? Him. So check it. We turn this. Boop. When I push the button to release the steam, if I choose to do that, where does the steam come out? Way back here. Am I going to get burned? No. The other thing is they gave us handles. Because what if you make a beautiful buffalo chicken wing dip in here and you want to take it to the party? One of my girlfriends did, but she had another brand. So how did she carry it? What do you think happened on her way into the house? And the whole thing smashed. Luckily she wasn't burned. But hello, thank you, Pampered Chef. See, girls, is this a new concept of pressure cooker? No. What we do is we make great things perfect. So we've perfected it for you. So you may have one of those other brands in your home, but why wouldn't you want the Lexus? If it's going to put the food on the table and make your life easy, don't you deserve the best? You work hard, right? Darn it, I'll stand up and say I deserve the best. Yeah. Okay. So I won't make you chant. Okay. But who's loving on this, seriously? Okay, there's a lot of other features. I can talk with you later about those. But seriously, if you need the quick and easy, and you're like me and you can be that forgetful Franny when it comes to pulling things out of the freezer, this is going to be for you, okay? It's also really nice if you have those picky eaters, because we have the accessory set, where there's a separate ceramic pot. So you can have what the picky person wants in the pot. Okay, so maybe they only eat chicken, but you want to make chicken fajitas. Well, then you can still have your onions and peppers and maybe some more chicken on the bottom and just put their chicken in the separate pot. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know some of you are like, yeah, that would be a dream come true, okay? And your whole dinner's still cooking at once, okay? Love this guy. So, be thinking when you're going to get your party set up, okay? Just saying. I might have earned 2 of these as a consultant. Just saying. Yeah, you got yours with your party, yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to release the steam. Okay, open them up. Yep, wafting, 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 and you're all like, oh, it smells so good. So let's just go ahead and take our chickens out. Don't they look amazing?
Oh, I can't wait to eat them. Smells so good.
Smells so good. So now I'm just going to show you real quick. Do you see all the juice in there?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So do you know how I told you we're going to use the hot plate? So I'm going to hit stop from the warming. I'm going to turn the button back to sear. That's the hot plate, and I'm going to hit start. Within seconds, that's going to come up to a boil. We're going to go ahead and dump in our heavy whipping cream with our cornstarch. Okay, and we're just going to let it do its thing for a couple of minutes, and that's what's going to make, now I'm making a mess, that's going to make our nice white sauce, okay? Wafting, wafting, how does that smell? Now, we are going to serve everything in this big fat bowl. So what is this bowl made out of? No, you would think that. It's actually it's actually stoneware. This is our new stoneware line. It's glazed and it's gorgeous. It's oven to table beautiful. And where's the one place that we were always told we should never put stoneware?
Dishwasher.
Bingo! Guess where these go?
Not in the dish-
Yes! Yes,
No.
Sheila! Yes. Now what I also like with these is they're lighter weight. So I have a lot of girls, like I have early onset arthritis in this wrist. So sometimes when I'm having a bad day, other pieces get a little too heavy for me. So I really like that these are a little lighter weight so I can actually use them. This guy, I have made cookies on him. I like to do asparagus and salmon on here. So it's like one dish. I've done roasted veggies. I've done biscuits, crescent rolls. If I let you guys take this home with you, what would you bake on here?
Everything.
Okay, Taco ring. What? Taco ring. Oh, you make that. That's a lovely recipe. Pizza, definitely. How about you, baby doll?
Chicken and cauliflower.
Chicken and cauliflower. How about for my little birds on the end? Everything. Your dog better watch out.
Biscuits, chicken cutlets.
Right? I guess we're eating at April's house, right? We could totally do a pizza on here, my friend. Yeah. So I'm going to pass this because I want you girls to get the feel of the weight, okay? And see if you love it. Now that's the larger. We do have a set of 2. You can buy them in a set of 2 and you'll save some money. So that's the wise thing to do. Do know after you see this bowl loaded down with 15 cups of food, yes, you're actually going to want to just get the whole entire stoneware set because again, you're going to save money and then you have everything. So we are going to load him down. I've got some beautifully cooked off rice here in our rock crock, which we'll talk about in a second. Thank you, my friend. Let's go ahead and dump him in. So if I sent this home with you, knowing this goes in the oven, what would you guys make in here?
Monkey bread.
Monkey bread. Yes, why wouldn't you do monkey bread? That's lovely. What else? Lasagna. Salad. What do you make on Easter? Ham. I've done hams in here, macaroni and cheese, shepherd's pie, stew, right? Do you know what I love to do? I take 2 cans, Pillsbury biscuits, I quarter them up, pack them around the side, and if you go to my website, there's this cheesy bruschetta dip. Make it cold, pack it in the middle, throw it in your oven, and when the biscuits are brown and golden, the dip is hot and bubbly, and people rip off and then they're like kissing your face because it's amazing. How does that sound? April's gonna make that. So are you loving the bowl? So we've got our rice down. Now let's chop our chicken. Okay, you girls all have this?
Yes.
What do you think? They look kind of weird. Look like something from an infomercial, don't they? Like, buy 2, get a free magnetic bracelet. So, fun story on these. I earned them for free years and years and years ago. I took one look. I said, those are stupid. I'll never use them. I threw them in my closet for a year. I'm at a party. One of my girlfriends came to observe. She said, why are you cutting the chicken with a knife? I said, what else would you use? She goes, the salad choppers. I said, no, I hate them. She goes, did you ever use them? I said, no, why would I use them? I hate them. real great logic there. So she ran out to her car, got hers, and proceeded to show me this. You ready? Wow, right? Then I'm like, oh, now I love them. So you can use them this way, but I really want to hack this down. So girls, if you really want to hack this down, take these, fingers going this way, not around, that's awkward. Through, boom. So I did pulled pork last week for pork barbecue. I mean, who here has ever done it with a fork? I'm never doing this again. I hate my family right now. Right here. Boom, 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 boom. So girls, here's the thing. Everybody's different. If you have carpal tunnel, fibromyalgia, arthritis, some people can use them, some people can't. I'd rather have you find out here. So I'm going to pass. Please try them and see if you love them, okay? And then when you do, then we'll get you 5 sets worth, okay? So after the chicken goes around, we're going to put that in the middle. Now, I think I heard the microwave ding. Did you all hear that? Ding! Oh, there's our broccoli. So, I always forget to talk about these. Who knows what this is? Yeah, it's a steamer micro cooker, right? So I take these for granted because I use these every day. Who here? Does anybody here own these?
Yep.
Or like our old ones?
I have old ones.
You have the old ones, right? So here's the thing. This is the largest one, and this one's made with a venting system and a boil-over control. So this way you can do rice and potatoes in here without making a hot mess in your microwave. Okay. So look at how beautiful our broccoli. I just did it in 5 minutes. Okay. But I could have actually done our rice in here. I could have done potatoes. I've reheated soups. If I let you guys like take my whole set of 3 home with you, and that's how you purchase them in the set of 3, so you save money. If I let you take the whole set home, what would you steam off or cook off in your microwave for your families? Broccoli, rice, Brussels sprouts, definitely. Yes. What? Green beans. Yes. Anything else?
I would definitely use it for rice, like all the time.
Oh, for sure, right, April?
Like
Yeah.
every week, twice
You can
a
do
week.
quick soups in here. I'll do taco meat real quick in here, right? I mean, why not? And you can totally use what I'll do is I just take this little part off, and I use them just to drain off the liquids if I need, okay? The other ones, the holes are right in the lid, and you can just flip, okay? So we've got our broccoli around the edge. Now here's the trick, girls. We've got a lot of chicken in this bowl. We're only going to put half down because guess what goes first? The meat, okay? So when you serve this to your families, make sure that you save half aside. Our sauce is all done. Doesn't that look amazing? We're going to pour half of that over the top. Now, sauce is gonna burn your mouth off your face right now, so we're gonna let that rest, and we're gonna talk about him real quick. So this is our rock crock. Who here has a rock crock? Please say all your R's, or this will be a different party, okay? So what do you girls love about your rock crock? April, we'll start with you.
I love that I can start it off on my stove top and then I can move it into my oven under the broiler.
Very nice.
I used to do that for like my French onion soup.
Oh yes, very good example too. Wonderful.
I love that it goes into dishwasher.
Yes, totally dishwasher safe. Now girls, please know, this is the only source of cookware right now that goes on any heat surface, right? So stovetop, oven, broiler, microwave, grill. Hello. If it's hot, okay, think about it. Normal dishes, right? When they're hot and we put cold water in them, what will happen to this? It will not. It is thermal shock resistant. Sorry for that. You totally fell for that. Okay. But I love that because how many of you have ever broken a Pyrex like that? You know, it was hot, you put it in your sink and not thinking you ran the cold water. That will never happen with this. And do we ever use metal in a nonstick surface? You're not falling for that again, are you? No. You could totally use metal in these, and do know our cookware. Oh, you can now use metal in all of our cookware. See, Pampered Chef has your back because we know the second you turn your back, some little urchin in your house is going to be like, whatever, and then, you know, you don't have to kill them. Okay. So, I know this had rice in it, so I'm just going to pass it because I want you to see if you like the weight on it, okay? But, girls, here's the thing. I did the rice in here in 15 minutes in the microwave. I poured a cup of chicken broth, or sorry, that's wrong, 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of chicken broth, and a can of coconut milk. Make your rice that way, you will never make it again another way. It is delicious, it's lick your lips, oh my word, okay? I use this more in the microwave than anywhere else. If I said the words to you, meat in the microwave, what do you say?
Ugh, gross.
Right? How does it look?
Brown.
It doesn't look brown, it looks like death, it looks gray, disgusting. So when it first came out and Pampered Chef was saying, you can make a whole chicken in there in 28 minutes or whatever, I said, nope, not doing it. Then my girlfriend Cheryl called me, she has like 6 kids, and she said, oh my word, did you make the chicken in there? It's so good, it'll make you cry. I said, nope, not doing it. She called me for 2 weeks, harassed me, I was gonna get a PFA. So I finally caved and went to Aldi's, I bought a stupid little bird, threw it in there, threw it in the microwave for 28 minutes. Do you know when the microwave dinged, that bird had the nerve to look good? The cutie hubby goes, that looks good. I said, don't get excited. The National Lampoon's Christmas turkey looked good too. We know what happened there. I said, get the cereal bowls out. Let it rest for 10 minutes. I cut into it and he said, that looks like juice. I said, it can't be juice. It's from the microwave. I handed him a piece, I had a piece, and what is very embarrassing to say is we stood at the counter then and ate the entire chicken. He had like bits in his beard. But my friends, seriously, I've never put another piece of like chicken or pork or beef, well not beef, like ground meat, in my oven again. This is where I make my meatloaf, this is where I make my pork tenderloins, right? Because why would I heat up my oven for an hour and a half for a chicken when I can make it in here? I'm saving on my utilities and it's delicious. So here's your ratio. Meat goes 7 minutes a pound, okay? So when I do my 4-pound chickens, how long? 28 minutes. If I do a pork tenderloin, they are typically 1.5 pounds. How long? Like, you can round it to 10. If you want to add a bed of vegetables, just add 5 total minutes. Do not add any extra liquids. You will get plenty of juice. If you add liquids, the atoms are much more loose than liquids. Your microwave will focus on boiling that and not cook your meat. My hairdresser found that out the hard way when her chicken was in the microwave for like an hour and 45 minutes. Yes. Also, please learn from my hairdresser and don't look at the price of the meat instead of the poundage. She microwaved a pork tenderloin for 42 minutes because she looked at the price tag of $7 or $6. Wow, my pork tenderloin was a hockey puck. How long did you have it in? 42 minutes. Oh my word, how big was that pig? Okay. But you see how easy this is? Rice typically takes 15 minutes, and if you want me to teach you and your friends how to make a 10-minute 2-ingredient cake, I will, but you gotta book a party for that or join my team. I'm not telling you right now. So there, okay? So, with that said, my friends, what did you see here tonight that you kind of loved? What was your favorite? Just shout it out, please.
Quick cooker.
Quick cooker, right? What else? You like the rock crock? What? The rock crock. What about the smaller tools? We use salad choppers, we use chef's tongs, we use the garlic press. You like the salad choppers, yeah? Anything else? There was
Want me to do the next one?
oh, this, the platter. Very nice. Yeah.
Who is it?
Really? Very nice. How about you?
This party, I wouldn't have noticed it.
Really? Well, I'm glad you came then, my friend. And you're glad I came. Yeah, I'm glad to have you. We can do this all night. How about you?
The manual food process.
Really? Very nice. So, my friends, now that some things have caught your eyes, I have a fun little game for you. You don't have to play, but it's fun. And you put, that's actually mine. I don't want anyone to steal that. You don't have to play, but it's fun. Wait a minute, I've got cough drops in my pocket. Let me find my dice. Okay. So if you choose to play, you're gonna roll the dice, and then whatever number you roll, you're gonna get that numbered egg. What are in my eggs? Some have a card that says goodie. If you get the goodie, then you will get an actual prize from me today. Okay, fun little product. If you get the card that says have a party, we will book a party anytime in the next year of your choice. A party like this where we eat, drink, and be merry, virtual or catalog or fundraiser, okay? If you have everything and don't need anything, I don't understand that, but that's okay. We will do a pampered surprise party and you will give away all your host perks to your best friend, okay? Bless somebody else if you have it all, my friends. There is one egg that says grand prize. Do you know what you will get if you get the grand prize egg? You will get those salad choppers that I used tonight. Oh, how about that, right? So, the only rule to my game is you have to take what you get, okay? So Sheila, if you get a goodie, you've got to take a goodie. I don't want your goodie, take it, okay? Jen, if you get the grand prize, you've got to take it. If you don't want it, give it to April, okay? And ladies, if you get the party, please honor that and get a party booked and hold to it sometime this year, okay? So my question is, who wants to roll my dice? Okay. So you rolled, oh my word, look at that, you got a 10. Okay, wonderful. Oh, you rolled, wonderful, you got an 8. Okay. Oh, you want to roll, oh wonderful, you got a 12. Would you like to roll? Say no. Okay, that's fine. Would you like to roll? Awesome, you rolled, you got a 2. Okay, wonderful. Okay, anyone else? Last call, April hosts are allowed to play. Would you like to go?
Yes.
You rolled, you got a 6. Wonderful.
Oh, yay.
Okay, now there could have been stealing. Okay, if any one of you would have rolled a duplicate number, you could have stole that person's egg and made them roll again. Usually people don't because they get nervous. They just roll again. So now open up your eggs, and what did you get?
I won the grand prize.
You won the grand prize. Wonderful. You got goodies and you got parties. Okay, wonderful. Put the eggs back in. We'll get your parties booked. And let me give this to me. Yes. Brielle's got me all nervous because she said wrap it up. So you got the goodie. Here you go. I'll pass this so you can look at it. Okay. Just pass that around the room so you can see what I do. I don't put those together. My husband and son do. So girls, as we wind down, I want to thank you all for coming, seriously, and I do have one last little raffle for tonight. It is my door prize slip drawing. So here's what you're going to do to be eligible for tonight's drawing. You're going to put in your name, your address, your phone number, your email. You are going to check yes, no, or maybe to all the questions. The first question is, yes, you would like to give the business a try, because yes, why would you not want to make extra money with the best business going, right? We feed people, how could you go wrong? Yes, you want to have a party, because who doesn't want all this free, right, April? And April, don't forget, you get a 50% off item at every party book. Yes. Yes, you want to have a virtual or catalog party, because that is just easy, especially if you have big dogs that would eat me and your friends. Please check that one. And then there's more things at the bottom that I offer. Please note, remember, to be eligible for the drawing, everything must be completed. And then what you need to know is going forward, at the end of this month, I'm doing a bigger drawing that you will be in on. You will actually be in every monthly drawing that I do for all customers that attend my parties. And at the end of this year, you will be in my big school bot drawing that I am doing at the end of the year. But again, what do you need to do to be eligible? Everything, okay? So, thank you all for coming. When you're ready with your orders, I will be over here. How do you save money on your orders? P-Chef Party, very good. So thank you, enjoy the food.
Did somebody record that?
Yep.
Oh, dear. I have a question. What is the rice? What do you cook?
Yes. So if you look at the Caribbean rice bowls,
Yep.
it's the rice recipe right from there.
Okay.
I think I up it a little. I think I use a little bit more rice than they call for. But it's basically 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of chicken broth, a can of coconut milk. It's delicious.
How long?
What kind of rice? Yeah.
Oh, jasmine all the way.
What did you actually make?
My creamy Italian chicken. I can post that
Yeah, I'm gonna
because
post
it's
it
not
on the
pampered
page.
chef.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it on the kickoff page for you, okay?
Oh, I did send it to you.
Yeah, I have it, yes. And it's
Okay,
approved,
Rebecca, post for you.
okay? And we're gonna, Grace will be back a little bit later, and I allotted time for her to take more questions and answers after her second segment.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, 'cause we wanna try and get back on time, so, Mary, you're gonna wait. Carrie, you ready?
I don't know how to use the mic, so.